one positive about Bloodborne not getting that 60 FPS update is that I have no reason to stream it at 60 FPS, which conserves the bitrate, which is good because my internet has been a little fucky on and off for the last couple hours. No, this is, well, I mean, it's not started like a Let's Play like we did last year. I just felt like playing some Bloodborne. How are you guys doing? I'm doing very well. I just made butter chicken for the first time, which is also the first time I've ever made any kind of curry. It came out pretty good. Not really spicy, like not really spicy at all, but it tasted very good. I'm very pleased with how it came out. I posted a picture of it in the Discord. It's like the prettiest dish I have ever put together. Really making me want to replay Bloodborne? I don't know what made me want to play some more now. Maybe it's because Water's been playing through it or something, I don't know. Anywho, we're gonna play it online. And then we're also gonna do something that I've been wanting to test out. Primary reason for doing this stream, other than just, you know, me wanting to fuck it, I want to replay it immediately after I mentioned it last night. Well, I've been wanting to play it a little more for a bit, you see? But, that just kind of gave me the push to do it. Now, will this work while streaming? Oh, fuck yes. Hello, Neve. Now, people who are not in the VC, tell me if you can hear Neve. Yeah. Okay, let's see if there's a way to fix that. Capture options. Include party audio? Talk again. I'm also going to turn up. Is it not picking it up? Let's see, any update on that? I tried to look up to see if it would do it, but thank you, Dylan, for the compliments. Let's see here. Well, this is quite annoying. There's half the fucking reason I wanted to do the stream. God damn it. That is true, that is true. Oh well. I guess for the purpose of not sounding like a rambling schizophrenic, we'll leave the VC and we'll do it like normal. It's just good to know that this is not a thing I can do, tragically. That's quite depressing. And so Neve returns to the usual chat, the text chat.
Oh, yes. Pale blood.
So I don't think I've played Bloodborne since the playthrough. I don't
right
have any
place.
other save files on here except for that one.
Yharnam is the home of blood administration. You need only unravel its mystery. But where's an outsider like yourself to begin?
Remember, kids,
Easy, with a bit of Yharnam blood of your own.
you should always visit physicians who can't
First,
see.
you'll need a contract.
They will give you the best procedures known to man. Now this funny fellow Mr. Dripper. We're going to be going for someone rather fancy looking. Game audio is a bit high compared to your voice. I suppose... does this increase? Hold on. Do I sound louder now? Or do I sound louder now? Or is there no change? If there's no change, I'll just go into the settings and change that. Unless... Capture options. Okay, I can't do anything with that there. Okay, so what I'm just going to do is... voice and music are pretty far up. Okay, so I'll just turn those down once we're at a character creator. I kind of want to use for this character the Beast Hunter's Scythe. What is the primary stat for the Beast Hunter's Scythe? It's a dex weapon. I figured as much. Only 9 and 11. How terrible for it to have that combination of numbers for strength and dex. Which starting class has me start out with that? Well, that's convenient. Indeed, King. Mr. King. Blood. It is born. My god, for our Bloodborne, yeah. How is the default Bloodborne character the ugliest of any FromSoft game? He looks like he eats pocket lint. Have you considered, perhaps, that this is Victorian-era London? I don't really care much about the actual face. Because, you know, it's going to mostly be covered up. But we are going to give this dude... Oh, it's Water! Hey, Water, how you doing? Aren't you supposed to be playing D&D right now? Is that... he does have a terrible hairline, that's true. There's some face details. Change your hair, you fuck. Overstimulation? You definitely have fucking ADHD or something. Give the man a long ponytail. Now, as we know is the solution for any person who maybe doesn't look the best, give them sunglasses. Yeah. And there, I'm not gonna spend fucking 3 hours on character creator. You can kiss my ass. Was this the only ponytail? I can't remember. Oh no, that. Oh fuck no, that side part? Oh fuck no. Hell no. I don't like my wacky looking characters because I have to look at them. Next Elden Ring playthrough, spent several hours on character creation. It'd be great. That was the most amount of time I ever spent on character creation, and that's because he ended up looking like Griever.
Good. All signed and sealed. Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry. Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
You know, I had this conversation a couple weeks ago. Oh, voice is fine? Oh, okay, maybe it was just louder earlier. Music too? Great. Perfect. Games like What the fuck was it? Outlast. They're scarier because you can't fight back. You can't kill the stuff that's terrorizing you. It makes you feel powerless, and that makes it scarier. Other horror games aren't really as scary. Because you can do shit like that. And that's why, although Bloodborne is a horror game, I never really find anything in it scary. Like, I've never been scared playing Bloodborne, except literally when something like fucking jumps out when I don't expect it and it startles me. That's not the same as being scary. That's why jump scares suck. This would be kind of creepy if I didn't think these fellas looked so comical, and I know I can give them funny hats later.
Ah, you found yourself a hunter.
Man, Bloodborne's so goddamn cool. It's probably still to this day the coolest FromSoft game. I mean, it just oozes style. Now, let's see if I'm really rusty. The only thing you remember about Outlast 1 is John Clergy. I haven't played Outlast, so I can't say. What are the little bed crawler guys? They are the messengers. They're probably the spirits of dead children. And pretty sure they're servants of the Moon Presence, because I believe there's concept art in which the Moon Presence is basically wearing a cloak made of messengers. Oh, fuck. Sir, show me your ass. Shit. Frosted again. It has horror atmosphere, but that doesn't make it scary. Also, we got 8 people in here. If you guys just hopped in and you haven't already, be sure to hit that like button. I like when the numbers are the same. Neve, how much of the Bloodborne playthrough were you here for? I remember you were not here for Lawrence. Or not Lawrence, Ludwig. I mean, you probably also weren't here for Lawrence, but Most Extreme in Bloodborne? Hell yeah. You were only here for the first stream. Cool. Well, I am not taking my time in this one, so... And also, I don't have anything else to do tonight, so we may do a little bit of a long one here. Oh shit, we got 11 men. The people love Bloodborne. The children crave Bloodborne. Miyazaki, give us Bloodborne 2. Hire one of the dudes from Batu's concepts. Some of those concepts slap. Actually, you guys share what your favorite concepts for Bloodborne 2 are. I think actually my favorite one I've ever seen was the idea of like World War I era Bloodborne. Like fucking trench warfare Bloodborne. Bloodborne's just unnerving? I guess, but... Actually no, there is some shit in Bloodborne that's still pretty unnerving. Maybe I would be more affected by it if I had played this game blind. My favorite Bloodborne-related concept is a PC release of Bloodborne. Well. Heavily wants a Tumerian prequel. That'd be interesting. A first for a Souls game, doing a prequel. I remember after Dark Souls 3 came out, there was some person who was like beyond delusional and thought that it was actually supposed to be like a prequel to the first game. I don't even understand how warped their perception of the game had to be to think that. Unless they thought there was like some sort of hyper cycle thing, in which the cycles are all within one giant cycle. I don't know. Do the roar. He did the roar. Amazing. Hello, Gilbert. Are you the only leader we need?
Oh, you must be a hunter. And not one from around here either. I'm Gilbert, a fellow outsider. You must have had a fine time of it. Yarnum has a special way of treating guests. Well, I don't think I could stand if I wanted to, but I'm willing to help if there's anything that can be done.
You can give me a flamethrower after I kill Father Gascoigne, that'd be helpful.
This town is whatever your reasons might be. You should plan a swift exit. Whatever can be gained from this place, it will do more harm than good. Pale blood, you say? Never heard of it. But if it's blood you're interested in, you should try the healing
I was making fun of someone else making the typo in Gardic last week. The universe has a funny sense of humor. The Venetian mask concept is sick as hell. They were all...
East of Yarnum lies the town of the Healing Church, known as the Cathedral
Ward. The one I found the coolest, maybe, or there was a couple I found really cool. The Venetian mask one was obviously really cool. Which other one? There was the one with the concept of it's in the future, basically after Yarnum has just ceased to exist, essentially. Yarnum's become an actual wasteland roamed by beasts and kin of the cosmos. There's like straight up no people left. And the people that are left live in like a settlement in the Nightmare Frontier. That was really cool. And then the last one was just kind of the idea of, like, just straight up, like, fucking, Industrial Revolution Bloodborne. Like, real steampunk Bloodborne. More than it already is now. Human version of the doll. Nobody wants Bloodborne 2, then. They want the puppet gash. We already have the human version of the doll. It's Lady Maria. Yeah, we have that in this game. See? No need for a Bloodborne sequel. Those magic words pain the Bloodborne fan. It wounds them deeper than any blade. No Bloodborne 2. I think Bloodborne, more than any FromSoft game, is one people ask for a sequel for, just because it's so fucking cool. Please give me more trick weapons. Please give me more sick-ass outfits. Mr. Dripper. Much appreciated. Hello, German.
Aha. You must be the new hunter. Welcome to the hunter's dream. This will be your home.
I have a cane indeed.
For now.
The threaded cane, one of the starting weapons. The coolest of the starting weapons, even if it may theoretically be the weakest one.
You hunters.
But, you know, we value the drip over efficiency any day, so it is what it is.
Don't think too hard about all of this. Just go out and kill a few beasts. It's for your own good. You know, it's just what hunters do. You'll get used to it.
Heavenly says, I honestly really don't want Bloodborne 2, to be honest, because the story and lore is complete. I want another new game with trick weapons instead. Okay, by Bloodborne 2... Oh, some of the there's at least one person in here who's not gonna like this. Just to make it be like Dark Souls 2, where it just has almost nothing to do with the first game. Spare some references, and you know, you just get more trick weapons, new outfits, there's a new setting, so like the monsters may have a slightly different aesthetic. It'd be cool. It'd be really cool.
This was once a safe haven for hunters. A workshop where hunters used blood to enhance their weapons and flesh. We don't have as many tools as we once did, but you're welcome to use whatever you find.
Including what?
Even the dog, should it please you.
As Neve said, they want puppet gash. Do 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 do. They desire it. They need it. Make it like Dark Souls 2. Yeah, I like bad level design and enemies not designed around the player character. Now, if that's the case, how have I been able to beat Dark Souls 2 in like under 12 hours before? Have I done that? Pretty sure I have. I know I've beaten Dark Souls 3 in like 8. Dark Souls 3 is shorter than Dark Souls 2. You're used to it? Yeah, I'm like a battered house. I love Dark Souls 2. PS3 is too short. PS3 is really short. It's a shame to say, but I played nearly every Souls-like game except for Dark Souls. How did you do that, Blue? What Souls-like specifically? It is Stockholm Syndrome. I can't help it though. Yeah, Bloodborne 2, because, you know, it's Bloodborne 2. We already know about all the Eldritch shit. Bloodborne's hella short if you only do the mandatory stuff in Bloodborne, it's really fucking short. Think of it this way. Bloodborne, you do Central Yharnam, you just have to do Gascoigne. You get enough Blood Echoes, you just go right through Cathedral Ward, you fight Vicar Amelia. You go through the Forbidden Woods, and then you fight Rom. You go through the Unseen Village, you fight the One Reborn. You do Nightmare Immensis, you beat Mikolash, you beat the Wet Nurse, and then you can just say, Garmin, please fucking kill me. It is the shortest one. There are only, what, 7 mandatory bosses? Got Gascoigne, Amelia, Shadows of Yharnam, Rom, One Reborn, Mikolash, Mergo. Yeah, only 7 mandatory bosses. And a game that, including the DLC, has like 30? I'm not sure if that even includes the unique Chalice Dungeon bosses. Bloodborne has a fuck ton of optional content. You do not have to do a lot in Bloodborne. Okay, so FromSoft's done Western fantasy, grimdark, Victorian, and Japanese fantasy. What settings do you want to do? Oh fuck. I can't read chat right now, I'm getting surrounded. Don't text and hunt kids, it's a bad idea. Bloodborne 2, but instead it's the Wild West, that would slap. As for what settings that I like them to do, I remember when Derasene came out, there was like a book in there talking about something that sounded like Bloodborne, but it was like a Mesoamerican setting. That would be neat. Alright. We're going to fucking run. Kiss my motherfucking ass. Bloodborne 2 in a Tibetan monastery? That'd be interesting. I don't know how good it would be, but it's certainly interesting. Hello, Mr. Brick Troll. Brick Troll, more like Dick Troll. Am I right, fellas? Ah ha 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 ha. You know what? Originally, for my D&D people in here, Kierstadt was just supposed to be Bloodborne land, yet we've basically had almost no Bloodborne stuff in there. I should change that. I should just run several sessions with Bloodborne. You see the trailer for Lies of P? Yeah, it's just what if Pinocchio were in Bloodborne? And instead of blood, it was robots. Oh, I hear it. It's coming from over here, the music box. The music! What if Bloodborne was set in a medieval fantasy? So it's Dark Souls. But instead of becoming undead, everyone's turning into werewolves. Yeah, or it's DS3. There was a video I remember, I didn't watch through it. I gotta go find it again. Where a lot of people talk about how Bloodborne is Lovecraftian horror that disguises itself as a gothic horror, like that's what they advertised it as. But in reality, it's still a very strong example of gothic horror. It's like both simultaneously. Even with all the Lovecraftian elements, it's apparently still, in terms of its format, and, you know, probably other stuff, obviously, the tropes and such, still gothic horror. Yeah, it's gothic and Lovecraftian. I think it's just, most people are like, it has the guise of gothic horror, but it's actually Lovecraftian, while in reality it is both. It's actively both. Give me blood. I love blood. I love when the blood is born. Ooh, I gotta draw these motherfuckers out. I love people forgetting there's more than 2 options. Isn't that great? Well, you know, more than 1 option. You can be more than one thing at a time. It's really incredible. God, I love this weapon. Are you still there, you stupid fuck? You are. This is a very apt use for this weapon. Sufficiently deadly as a rigid cane. Concealing a weapon inside the cane and flogging the beast with the whip is partly an act of ceremony. An attempt to demonstrate to oneself that the bloodlust of the hunt will never encroach upon the soul. Look at me! I'm just fucking hitting a dumb animal. Now, hopefully, Buddy's not gonna phase through the fucking shit. Thank God. Alright, next in line. Gimme. That was really close. Oh, hello, can I help you? What the fuck is your problem? Would somebody like to see if there's other great ones who we could see? I mean, like, you can just make up more. The simple is that. Because the great ones are just sort of a, I guess, a denomination. They're not a species. The great ones just describes beings that exist on a higher plane. I mean, shit. Obviously, Cause and the Moon Presence and Odin and are there any other ones we know? The amygdalas. They are not the same species. The amygdalas maybe a species, like an enlightened species, or maybe it's an entity that just split itself up into many forms. I suppose that's a possibility. And, you know, we become a great one. Just because we get so... they're a phylum, I guess. But, you know, it's not really genetic. It's not their genetics that makes them great ones. It's their insight. In a lot of Arthurian tales, a lot of knights lose their minds, which could very easily be explained by eldritch bullshit. Yeah, but that already happens in Bloodborne. Or not in Bloodborne, in Dark Souls. Most of Dark Souls is knights losing their minds. Medieval Bloodborne is just Dark Souls. That was what the big deal was with Bloodborne. It's like, we're moving out of, you know, dark medieval fantasy, and now we're going into fucking, Victorian. Oh, we are. If someone had, like, 37 passive insight in D&D, would you turn them into a slug? Yeah, not the same kind of insight. Now, if they perhaps had, I don't know, passive perception of 37, probably passive perception. They know. I would just be like, what's your passive perception? 37, you know. Know what? You know. Oh, fuck. Am I getting jumped? Bismuth's gonna reach 37 plus. Have faith in Bismuth. Shit! Oh. Oh wait. Silly me. Thomas has shown you his plan? Oh goody. Well, if there's anything I know, Thomas is really good at making craft characters. Oh. Wow. That's not bad. Haha, idiot. Fucking moron. Shit. Guillotine trick weapon. Haha, get fucked. Are you climbing up yet? Where the fuck did the other guy go? Where did he go? The world may never know. By the world, I mean me. The people watching this. Left? He went further down? I didn't see him. Precarious. I love when my feet float. That was one of the best changes they made in Dark Souls 3. It's just like all rafters are now wide enough just so that your feet don't fucking float. He left as in leaving. I see. Gotcha. Yep. You'll see him in Bloodborne 2. I can't wait. Sir? Die! Fall down! There we go. Fall down further. A little more. No, that's good enough. Did you play Sekiro yet? Blue? I got a whole playlist. I played every Souls game on here. I made a parrying crossbow in the Elden Ring DLC. That would be so silly. You ever notice these rats are bald? What do you mean by that? Like, they got fucking, oh shit, I forget what it's called. That shit dogs get where their hair falls out. They're diseased, that's why. Oh, there you are! You got stuck in the wall, idiot! What do the Hat Men have to say? Nothing but beasts here? So true. Hello! Wow, I just got him phased through the wall. That was a crazy technique on his part. Never mind, it's YouTube quality. You know, I know the stream gets compressed a bit, but you can just put it up to 1080p. And at just 720p, it's looking pretty alright on my phone. Those of you who've played Bloodborne, do you prefer the version of the Hunter set that has the little shoulder cape, or the version that does not have it? Be sure to share down in the comments. Also known as the stream chat. I have no idea if the stream chat contributes to the algorithm or not. I doubt it. It's probably just normal comments, but this is a gaming stream, so I don't really care about the algorithm when it comes to this. All I care is that, hopefully the like number goes into the double digits at some point, because I just like when it does that. Do I feel like going to Old Yarnum today? Not particularly. Sewer version, aka cat version, is better, and it has better stats. Does it now? But have you considered it's Bloodborne, and I don't give a fuck about the stats. I couldn't give a hot shit about armor stats in Bloodborne. Yeah, armor stats in Bloodborne, the only times I give a shit about that is for, like, poison swamps and the Nightmare Immensis for, like, poison and frenzy resistance. Other than that, I do not. Oh, yes, we could go to Old Yarnum just so I can talk to Jura. But I don't really fucking feel like fighting the Bloodstar Beast. I guess I could. It's standard procedure. Comfort numbers? Don't talk to me like some neurodivergent teenage girl on Twitter. Hey, not Ludwig, I'm gonna throw this oil at... You were a little off center there. Oh, shit. Let's analyze. What sort of martial arts does the cleric beast use? Range. Shit. Man, I just like bigger numbers. So, who among you have not noticed that Lawrence's theme is just a cover of the Cleric Beast theme? It's a bear, it has no concept of art. You underestimate the power of nature, if you would call this. This didn't let me get it there, because he was fucking elevated. That's some bullshit. Well, shit. Shit. Oh! That jab! That was a karate hand spear! You all saw it. Fuck. Lawrence is even more of a reskin then? Okay, but the only thing... Okay, no. Flaming Cleric Beast is cooler than a normal Cleric Beast, and, you know, Lawrence's theme is you know, it's one of the best Souls tracks ever. Good. Have you ever considered that Cleric Beast is a grappler? Think about how many of his attacks are focused around grappling. He has like 3 different grab attacks. God damn you. Oh. Too bad Lawrence can block out his beam by screeching. I mean, that's kind of the same here. How are you doing such a little damage? You gotta change the fucking dex weapon. Actually... Also, early Bloodborne has smaller damage numbers than the other games, I do believe. Fuck. That was really close.